Alright, hello. Hi, my name is Fifi. You may know me as the person who runs this Twitch channel, this uh, YouTube channel, because this is obviously going to YouTube. I'm going through a lot right now. My girlfriend and I of 3 years broke up with each other because things were just not working out in Seattle IRL. And they were not comfortable living with me. I was not comfortable living with them, so I'm back in Pittsburgh. Being back in Pittsburgh means a lot of things, and I actually mean a lot of things. This isn't just me trying to downplay a terrible situation. That was just 7 months of really, really bad trauma and an inability to heal from the day to day. So now that I'm back in Pittsburgh, a lot is about to change. And I mean a lot. While I was in Seattle, I was on HRT. I'm just going to pursue getting HRT back as quickly as I can, because getting off the estrogen and stuff is really dangerous for future HRT plans. So I need to get back on it as soon as possible. As soon as I'm finished with this recording, with the stream, I'm going to be calling Planned Parenthood and hoping to get an appointment scheduled next week. I have to get back to job searching, which is another huge, monumental task. I'm not a fan of job searching. It always feels so hopeless, but I have experience now from my 7 months in Seattle. I also need to talk to a doctor, though, because I may potentially be disabled. I got COVID at the beginning of September, and ever since I got COVID, I have had long COVID. My long COVID symptoms are the general brain fog and fatigue, and it makes every day a living hell. And it is really, really hard for me to express how bad long COVID is. I cannot walk across the house to give myself food without feeling exhausted and needing to sit down for a very long time. My job in Seattle was very easy after, I quit the Home Depot. I switched to working at a Safeway there at the fuel station where I had a chair to sit down, and I was sitting down for 7.5 hours of my shift. And I could not do that. I was still calling out because I was too fatigued, too tired, the brain fog was too bad. I was making constant mistakes. I literally cannot live a normal life anymore. And that brings us here. Hello, Twitch again. I'm going to be potentially making a return. I don't know how often I'll stream. I don't know what plans I have for the channel yet. But this may be my only chance at living a normal life now. I have to pursue streaming to live a life. This isn't me making shit up. This isn't me overplaying things. It's hard. This is a really hard conversation to have. I'm not crying for attention. I'm not crying to make things seem worse than they are, because this is just how things are. This is just my life now. I have to learn to fight this. I have to learn to fight through this. And I'm glad that I'm back in Pittsburgh, where I at least have some amount of help, because I did not have help in Seattle. I had emotional help in Seattle, but I did not have physical help in Seattle. I was constantly overexerting myself, constantly pushing myself to do more to take care of the people that I loved at the time. So, I'm going to be making a return to content creation. I'm going to try to make a. I'm going to try to record short series in my free time. I'm going to try to do at least 2 hours of streams a day. And I'm going to just generally work on things. And by work on things, I mean work on everything. I have to refine my old hobbies. I have to work on myself. I have to work on leading back into the community that propped me up to the point where I got with the person in Seattle. And I'm going to work with them too. I'm fully committed to healing for both of us in a full separation. And if things were to continue back to an online position, I would not go back there. Not without bringing at least one other person with me, where I wouldn't. And also just the toxicity of the other partner they had was way too much. Every day was a new trauma. Every day was just bad thing would happen. I'd lean into them. I lost my self-reliance. I forgot how to just live. I got really addicted to weed. I was doing it pretty much every day to cope with long COVID. I couldn't express how much I was hurting. I couldn't express how bad long COVID was. I couldn't express I still have a lot of issues. Long COVID is going to make streaming hard, and I'm going to say that right here. Forming together coherent sentences, coherent plans is an impossible task. Like, you can tell by how much I'm pausing that I don't have a script for this. This is, like, I can share my screen with you. Like, let me just make sure that Discord's not on anything I can't share. Yeah, Discord's not on anything I can't share. Do I have a monitor? Yeah. See, I'm doing this to show you there's no script. Like, here's OBS. Here's the media player. Here's Discord. Mostly Magic stuff. Playing with Moe, friend servers, stuff like that. And then Steam. I literally have no script for this. This is literally me. This is the real authentic me. This is the me that I want to show the world. And this is the me that I'm going to get big streaming with. Because that is the only way I can live a normal life now. So, the thing that we need to talk about, other than how shitty my life has become, is what do we do with content creation? I still have plans for Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, stuff like that. I'm still going to be going to the card shop as often as I can, at least while I heal. I do need to find a job of some kind because I still have to pay my share of rent, and insurance is not free unless it comes with a job. And yeah, I just have to figure out what the plan is moving forward for streaming. Like, I plan on probably doing community days again, probably on Saturdays. Saturday is just an easy day to do community day. Wednesday is another easy day for me to do community day, but most people have weekends off, so I'm probably just going to do community days on. No, breaks and my two most loyal and honestly most helpful viewers are Dappy and Breaks, both work weekends, so I have a feeling that I'm going to make Wednesday Community Day, where we will play games like Minecraft, Among Us. I plan on finding a way to give back to the community, and I think Community Day is a really easy way to do that. But I have to find a way to build that community. I'm gonna push really hard for my growth on social media. I'm going to just figure things out. I figured out a lot in these past 5 days, 6 days. Today's Thursday, I think. It's almost 1 week since the fateful day that since my last day at work, since my girlfriend broke up with, it was going through whether she wanted to break up with me. And I think that a lot of harm was done in Seattle, but I have to figure this out. So I guess I'm going to end this with, this is me officially saying I'm going to come back to content creation. I don't know the days yet. I don't know the consistent times yet. I still have to figure out what my situation is going to look like a week from now. I don't even know if I'm staying in this room. I don't know if I'm going to find another friend to stay with. I don't know what my life looks like anymore. And that's what the scary thing is. And I'm going to ask for all of the support that you can give to me. Once I finish recording, I'm still going to be live, and I'm going to figure out what to do for the rest of the stream if I don't just end it and call Planned Parenthood for HOT stuff. But I hope that the second attempt will go better than the last, and I hope for your continued support. Thanks for watching.